The top 6 foods to avoid if you have asthma for healthy lungs. This video will explain unhealthy and healthy foods for asthmatics. If you have asthma, you may wonder if certain foods and dietary decisions will help you manage your condition. Fresh, nutrient-dense foods may improve both your overall health and asthma symptoms. Top 6 foods to avoid. 1. Processed foods. Numerous processed foods contain preservatives and artificial colorings, both of which may worsen lung irritation. Many highly processed foods, such as fast foods, deep-fried foods, packaged foods, and frozen foods, appear to worsen asthma symptoms. Increased consumption of processed foods high in low-quality fat, added sugar, and salt, low in dietary fiber, and containing negligible amounts of healthy elements is particularly hazardous to health, as it raises the risk of numerous diseases and the incidence of mortality. Additional ingredients are added to foods to improve their flavor and texture, chemically processed. 2. High-fat foods. These foods can also make it more difficult to maintain a healthy weight, which is essential for individuals with chronic health conditions such as asthma. If you are overweight, your lungs must work harder, which may exacerbate your asthma symptoms. Fatty foods can induce immediate adverse effects such as gas, bloating, acid reflux, and heartburn, as well as long-term negative effects such as an elevated risk of cardiovascular disease. In most cases, occasional acid reflux is minimal and can be addressed with antacids or lifestyle modifications, such as dietary changes. The consumption of fatty meals including saturated fat, trans fats, and/or cholesterol is associated with poor cardiovascular health. 3. Soda. Carbonated beverages can increase levels of inflammation. At least one study suggests that it may increase the incidence of asthma in some people. Fructose is specifically related to a significant rise in the unhealthy fat surrounding your organs and abdomen. This is also called visceral fat or abdominal fat. An increased risk for type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease is related to excessive abdominal fat. Due to insulin resistance or deficiency, blood glucose levels are high. Numerous studies have found an association between soda consumption and type 2 diabetes, which is not surprising considering that excessive fructose consumption can result in insulin resistance. Quiz time. What year was the metered dose inhaler invented? 1. 1959. 2. 1956. 3. 1953. 4. 1960. Stick around for the answer later in the video. 4. Alcohol. Numerous types of wine and beer contain sulfites as well. If you feel coughing or wheezing after drinking Cabernet, you may need to avoid it. Some study indicates that histamines in wine can also cause symptoms such as watery eyes, sneezing, and wheezing. Alcohol is the second most calorically dense nutrient, with around 7 calories per gram. Red wine provides twice as many calories per ounce as sugary soft drinks, but the same amount as beer. Moderate drinking is connected with reduced weight gain, while excessive drinking is associated with greater weight gain. Regular beer drinking may result in weight gain, but wine consumption may lead to weight loss. 5. Dairy. Numerous asthmatics who eliminated dairy from their diets claim to have seen an improvement in the condition. Dairy products may be a dietary trigger for some people. Despite containing high amounts of calcium, which is alkaline by nature, dairy is extremely acidic. Milk is rich in natural acids, which can lead to the accumulation of calcium deposits and potentially cause arthritis and chronic inflammation. Furthermore, contrary to what was once believed, it does not necessarily strengthen our bones. The majority of plant-based foods, such as chard, kale, almonds, and figs, are superior and do not contribute to chronic inflammation. Then there are digestive disorders such as bloating, constipation, diarrhea, and even chronic IBS. Before we get into the rest of the list, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell. 6. White bread. Wheat contains allergic and asthma-inducing amino acids from albumin and globulin. When gluten is ingested, the immune system may create antibodies that target it, resulting in an asthma attack. Yes, food is delicious, but we consume it primarily to nourish our bodies. And white bread made with refined flour does not accomplish this goal. When grains are refined, as in the manufacturing of white bread flour, their outer and inner layers are removed. This removes the protein and fiber, leaving only the carbohydrates. Enriched flour may be a label claim. This flour contains less fiber and protein than whole wheat flour, despite the inclusion of minerals such as B vitamins and iron after refining. Whole grain choices are rich in fiber and protein, hence boosting the nutritional value of meals. Top 6 healthiest foods for those with asthma. 1. Apples. Apples are a good starting point. They are rich in antioxidants, such as beta-carotene and vitamins E and C. These prevent particles known as free radicals from damaging cells and inflaming and irritating the lungs. If you want to reduce asthma symptoms, you should begin by eating more fruit. Apple is a good source of beta-carotene and vitamins C and E, which can reduce inflammation and swell in the lungs. Apples and citrus fruits, particularly oranges, have been found to reduce asthma risk and symptoms. Eating 2 servings of fruit, with 5 or more servings of vegetables, each day for 2 weeks improved asthma control more than eating fewer portions. 2. Salmon. First, fish contains the most vitamin D per serving. Additionally, salmon is abundant in antioxidants and good fats. And finally, magnesium, which is abundant in salmon, has been discovered to improve lung function. Omega-3 fatty acids are associated with a reduction in inflammation in asthma patients. And fatty fish, such as salmon, is filled with omega-3 fatty acids that are beneficial to health. Due to the presence of omega-3 EPA, fatty fish has an anti-inflammatory effect. EPA is superior to alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, another kind of omega-3 found in walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds, among other plant sources. Quiz answer. 2. 1956. 3. Carrots. Carrots are healthful vegetables that are consumed as snacks and used to provide flavor and substance to several recipes. Carrots are also extraordinarily nutrient-dense, providing an abundance of daily required components. The body magically transforms the beta-carotene in carrots into vitamin A. Thus, carrots are a significant source of nutrients that alleviate asthma. Given that people with asthma tend to feel better on plant-rich diets, you cannot go wrong by putting these orange sticks in your meal. Eye wellness vitamin A, which is vital for preserving eye health, is abundant in carrots. Low vitamin A levels have been linked to an increased risk of night blindness. 4. Red bell peppers. These delicious vegetables are also a rich source of vitamin C and A, vitamin B6, folic acid, and fiber. Red bell peppers are beneficial because they contain lycopene, an antioxidant that aids in cancer prevention. These vibrant peppers are packed with the potent antioxidant vitamin C. Vitamin C-rich red bell peppers may help prevent many chronic illnesses and ailments associated with aging in addition to being delicious. The most nutrient-dense of all sweet peppers, red bell peppers, also referred to as sweet peppers, provide a large amount of food with few calories, carbohydrates, or fat. High consumption of fruits and vegetables has been associated with a decreased risk of numerous chronic diseases, including cancer and heart disease. 5. Pomegranates. These fruits with seeds are challenging to open, but the effort will be worthwhile. Pomegranates include a high concentration of anti-inflammatory antioxidants that may reduce lung inflammation. Fruits and vegetables high in antioxidants can help reduce inflammation in the airways. Pomegranates may help reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease and cancer due to their high antioxidant content. Antioxidants, such as those found in pomegranates, neutralize free radicals or compounds that can cause cell damage in high concentrations. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is a major risk factor for heart disease. 6. Tomatoes. Low in calories and rich in antioxidants, tomatoes are a great complement to a diet designed to prevent asthma. Tomato juice may also aid in the relaxation of the airways. Tomatoes are low in calories, carbohydrates, and fat but rich in micronutrients. Tomatoes, which contain 427 milligrams of potassium per cup, are an excellent source of potassium for maintaining healthy blood pressure and cardiovascular health. It is believed that by acting as antioxidants and preventing free radical damage to the cells in this region, they protect against age-related macular degeneration, cataracts, and retinal detachment. Depending on a variety of conditions, a healthier diet may reduce asthma symptoms. The total effect may depend on your overall health, the consistency with which you make adjustments, and the severity of your symptoms. The majority of people who adopt a healthy diet often experience a boost in energy. If you like this video, I have another video you might enjoy: the 6 diabetes symptoms you should understand before it's too late. Take care of your body and mind.